So when you talk about Senate Republicans draft provisions, so think of what they would change from health. First of all, they would increase the child tax credit permanent. They would make some business tax credit.
Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. Still early in this one as we pick up the action here in the first quarter. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. May now from the gun. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner and depth at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Stevenson with another carry. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
1st down throw for May. And the Saints
I tried to throw that bitch away.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense
Yeah, that pass, you need only like Patrick Mahomes to make that pass. I realize that. Like, it'd be open, but it'd be open like if a nigga got an arm. Like, he can really zing it in there.
Or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Christian Barmore with the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go play action with Khan. Connects with Johnson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and just 2 to go. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. They give to Kamara.
Let's go.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And things have gone from bad to worse in their 2 drives. Hopefully the 3rd time's the charm for them. They find some success. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They go again with Stevenson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down, ball at the 36. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 39. He'll get this to Henry. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. This is Stevenson heading right. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on the right.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now a give to Stevenson, coming right. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Really gay there on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. On the gun, it's May. Cut by Gibson. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
First and 10, here's Stevenson. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. The give inside to Stevenson. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This nigga didn't beat it.
Close as you can get, but just an exciting.
He fucking weak, bro. I can't even. I got a chance to play just to challenge it.
Second look at this.
I'm fucking
disagreeing with the call and throws the flag. Well, we're gonna see how much of a
Bro.
sideline maven he is, Brock.
Catch
This
one.
very close, whether he got the feet down or
two.
not.
Nigga, he in there. That's a touchdown.
Because you've got to make that transition from college, where 1 foot.
They tried to cheat me, you see? Madden be cheap. See, this is why I tell people, if you play the computer on all Madden, you gotta be on it. This is like real football. You gotta call. I missed that. You gotta call. You gotta watch everything. If you don't, they'll cheat you, bro. They will cheat you. They will try to cheat your ass. You see that try to cheat me on touchdown, knowing damn well he was in bounds. They know they saw that shit. That was clear as fucking day. But if you're a real Madden player, you got to challenge yourself. You got to take that risk yourself. You got to, and you can't even look at the instant replay either, because if you do the instant replay, you can't challenge it then. So you really got to play the game like real life. That's why I like playing like this, because you got to watch.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Kamara now on 1st and 10.
Oh, he slide. Ooh, he slid that smooth. That side step was on the next level.
From the 36. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way.
If you could knock the ball down like that while still look at the player, you could turn around and pick it off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Carr. That's caught for the first. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Carr with it on first. Finds him over the middle. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing again, it's Carr. To the sideline, and he has the catch. Tough play for a small gain, but it does get the first. Carr here from the gun. This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They run it from the gun.
Oh, he got knocked out.
Hit there. Alex, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Carr now on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And he's out of bounds, down at the 5-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Group B to try that point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond.
Like, why not block the first person you see?
I don't love to use the word chance, right? But this
Like, dude, you a damn dickhead, bro.
Defense chance, catch your breath, and turn some of the momentum in the building.
What is going on? Oh, hell no, something ain't right here. Did you see what just happened? What was that ball?
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Y'all just saw that ball he threw? What was that?
May now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down.
He like threw a damn duck, like underhand. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Thought he was Patrick Mahomes or something.
On that one. And that's a New England 1st down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. It's the Patriots who have 1st and 10. Here's Stevenson.
They gotta be a fucking outside.
With markers down. This one should be on the defense.
I say he got in there too quick.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offside.
Brock better not be winning.
That's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Call it 2 yards that time. Now just a few to go on 2nd and 3. This is Stevenson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I'll start burning timeouts when I get under a minute.
Throwing is May.
I couldn't get to him. He's open.
Surprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Back to the air. It's May. That finds Gibson complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Oh, you also have burn timeouts now.
Another 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion.
I want to get triangle off the line.
He could find a target and hit
So I'm going to see if X will hold the safety.
Second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air yet again, May. Has it at the 7.
That's it.
And that's going to move the chains.
Guess we can do a couple different things. We can run, throw.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Probably first we'll run. Let's see how it
This
goes.
offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running in here with Stevenson.
Didn't look good. Okay. All right. Let's go back to where we know.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. May now from the gun.
Fuck.
The shot to the end zone is in.
They came too quick on that blitz, man.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. Cutting in the goal line. And he's able to get it to the...
Damn, do I kick the field goal or I go for it? We can't be no bitch fucking going for it. Fuck them points.
2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
2 yards. Bad though for a QB sneak. I'm not getting this.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak.
Hell no, I wasn't getting that. That's that.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances, but defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line, man. Were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them.
We'll take that safety though.
Get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. He'll throw it. He's got time here. Taking his shot deep down the field. Big game downfield.
Oh, that would have been crazy. Fuck.
So we're in halftime here in beautiful New Orleans, and it's the Saints.
I tried to dive, man. That'd have been crazy.
Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. Get back to you.
But I know y'all some monster niggas though. That'd have been crazy though if we'd have got a fucking touchdown on that.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break. As we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now, 7 to go. On the run, it's Stevenson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Oh, good play. I did not see him in his zone right there. That was a good play by him. I did not see him. It was too late when I threw the ball, too. I was like, damn, he in zone. And they were in zone. I should have knew they were in zone, but I didn't think he was going to be in a fucking cover, too.
Coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it, too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Give on second to Kamara. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9. Pistol snap to Carr. He's on the move. He's running for it.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Mikatomni's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
This return makes it up to the 25. The Patriot. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right.
Oh, he tried to just take that on some slick shit. But now I got them chasing, so I'm about to get their edge right here.
Phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Oh, they ain't chase that time.
That'll be complete to Gibson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down. A give left side to Stevenson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
On 2nd down,
Block the one nigga that's right there that you got to... Man, sometimes these blockers be tweaking. It's only one nigga that's in the play that you can block. Block him.
Stevenson with another carry. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
All he did is so fast, man. He's lineman. Ridiculous. He's moving fast and slow at the same time.
And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, your internal clock right there, it has got to be tuned up a little bit. Plenty of time. In this league, if you get 3 seconds to throw the ball and it's not out of your hands, that responsibility falls on you as a QB. But give some credit to the defense, who was able to get home and get the sack.
Cut by Gibson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on down, first. Run here with Stevenson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. That one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down throw for May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal. This is Stevenson on the give.
Damn! That's how you getting the fucking end zone.
The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the third. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right
that nigga was shrub. He'd be out. I said though.
And it took the entire group offensively.
Down 2, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the fourth quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. Third quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is
Let's go. Good hit.
scooped up by the Patriots. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense.
No, that's not what I did, bro. What the fuck? That nigga ran. He's supposed to run a fucking. That's annoying, bro. He's supposed to run a motherfucking vertical route. Yeah, we can get the ball back for no reason.
Today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Motioning the tight end now. 2nd and 8. Escapes the pocket. Steps up, and he's running with it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Into the hands of Olave. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, Carr gets this one to Shaheed. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Carr here from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
2nd and 10. Here's Carr. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Taken in by Shaheed. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Carr. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Running behind center with Kamara. And he's brought down for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. So we're through 3 here. The Saints have it with a lead. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw, Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. The Patriots running their offense out there. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line, thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's got a man left. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. QB sneak coming. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage. But I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they could see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines.
Damn, he's fast. I try to set the blocks up and get loose.
And this one does not go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They go again with Stevenson. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much,
they lying on that one. What are they doing? I didn't do this.
Stronger, literally, as this game's going
Stupid.
on.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. Their first
Anyways, timeout.
May still have 2 to
do
work
that.
with in this final quarter. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They'll try it now with Stevenson. He breaks the tackle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. From the gun, it's May. Henry on the catch. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw didn't work out the way his earlier targets had.
Yeah, 10 yards.
You see that from the booth. This defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball. A whole lot more active in their coverage. Somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. Here comes the Saints offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another run for Kamara. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Carr setting to throw.
Oh, great play. Great catch. He was all over him. I'll give him that. I ain't even going to be mad at him for that. That was a great play. Great play.
Nice find there to continue the series.
Carr with it on first. He's got Shaheed. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He throws a bullet. They did it! He made the interception! Kyle Tucker makes the play. And the Patriots.
That's how you fucking play, nigga. User, nigga. Let's go. I be taking shots out the air.
I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw down.
That would have been a catch, too, if I would just let the computer do it.
Be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That finds Gibson, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back is going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, and I just showed you I could do yours.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there, it's 4th and 1. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
A certain variation of this play has really become synonymous with one team. And you know what I'm talking about, the tush push over there in Philly. But its roots, this has been one of the offense's greatest plays long before Jalen Hurts and those Eagles put their own stamp on it. So simple to run, so tough to stop.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's
Give my fullback a run. Been blocking all game.
You get yards like that in the run game.
That white boy don't fumble.
In the NFL.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a gain of 4. And that's a New England 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Trying the left side with Stevenson. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Patriots trail by a couple. And the Saints go in nickel, 3rd down. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality game, and it moved the sticks.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. The Saints calling for a timeout. Their first. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Stevenson.
Damn, he should have fumbled that.
Gets there to force a small loss. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Running with Stevenson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Yeah, we got to go for it.
3rd and final timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And the QB keeps
Damn, he didn't get it. Motherfucker.
He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. Breaks the tackles.
He let him get loose. We went for the win. I just need to keep the field goal.
Keep this drive moving and come to line for 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Kamara. The ball's out.
Fumble.
He lost
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Scooped up by the Patriots. And they limit the
Did he really
damage on
fumble?
the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down.
Now hang on.
Ah.
And a very important call coming up late in this game. Yeah, pretty bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened
no way he
on our
fumbled.
first look in real time.
But you know what I like here?
Ball coming out, though. I don't know what the ball
is.
at.
Are so good at let the play just play itself out.
Yeah.
Damn.
So the review saves them a turnover.
That would've been great, though. That would've been crazy, isn't it?
So it's a win for the Saints. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one. With how
So
close
crazy.
this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player.
That was a good game.
And that you hope in all these moments you can...
In the Lincoln, that's what the weapon is. Run up, hit your man for the 7 million you go get your face on the 50 like that. I'm like, that's this shit. But we gonna talk about this shit. You gonna put his face on the 50 like that? You fucked up. I might be so good, but he loves it. Where the fuck do you go to?
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati...
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin Herbert at a Pac-12 media days, I thought that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive.
I thought that was a pick.
But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys that's the athlete of a 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly. The way that rocket arm could throw the ball all over the field. And hyper productive statistically. Kind of like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him. On any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
On On second down, here's Dobbins. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Herbert from the gun. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best
might be a passing game, y'all.
entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 3 now. From the 38. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he'll get it up to the 44. He'll get 6 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
That's Gesicki. He's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone.
Look, I came in quick.
And they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Another try following the sack. Has a man, it's Brown. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
11.
Here's Brown again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals have a great 1st drive and get the game's 1st points. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First and 10, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Dobbins gets it off the option. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Go. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Chased out to his right.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 48. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's third down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Here we go.
Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Burrow setting up the play action. That one's complete, right side. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And his perfect start.
He drops it, weak ass
That's
nigga.
the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Chargers take possession. Throwing on first is Herbert. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack.
Damn, talk about a fucking hit. Golly, I fucking would give up after some shit like that. That hurt me,
Made
nigga.
on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Finds McConkey. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
We be hitting like it's back at 05, nigga. I swear to God. I don't think anybody hit hard. I hit on that. I be smacking
The
niggas.
Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. That punt goes 63 yards. And it'll be Bengals
Gotta keep running to
football.
put the pressure on them. It ain't the best option. But I gotta let them know they're gonna still run the ball. If I don't, they gonna keep
Brown on
it
the
this.
inside give. And
They gonna just
finally
keep
bring him
blitzing
down.
this
That
shit.
is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, here's Burrow.
Ooh,
Couldn't connect
that
right
pass. I ain't doing it
side.
again.
It's incomplete. This
That's my
one
normal
misses
shit.
the tight end. And now they face second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options.
Go fullback.
A consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Tight end gets it running forward. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Yeah, man ain't no joke. They're definitely
Yes, you get the first down. That's the obvious.
Yeah, if you ain't played in a while, it's gonna be a little difficult. You play somebody good. Oh, I didn't think he was gonna do that. I would have did something different. He actually shaded in a lot further than I thought.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 13.
Damn, he got smacked.
For a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
That's worth it. Fast field goal. 52.
On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Big
He could have fun with that.
Team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
Oh my gosh, don't hit me like that, bro. He chucked my nigga so viciously. Had to come back with a major hit.
As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Even if this QB knew from the very get-go, somebody be waiting. There's no chance he was going to salvage that play. I'd be surprised if he even got a second to look upfield before he was greeted with the big old open arms for an easy sack.
On 3rd down, Herbert.
He caught that shit. That nigga made a. These niggas making catches in the year.
5 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. They go play action. Here's Herbert.
Oh my God! Can y'all make some tackle? Oh my God! Y'all getting broke off.
And they catch up.
Okay, I gotta come in and make some plays myself. But these niggas, the computer getting broke off. They get
that chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Chargers will have a first. To throw, Herbert. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer.
these niggas, they don't hustle.
They finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They send one of the tight ends in motion right.
Why do they do that?
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
They like, we don't like this play.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
First and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty. Now Herbert again. Flushed out of the pocket. And he drives this forward to the 6.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Now a toss play with Dobbins. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
But to be honest, if you understand football, like playing Madden is easy. Like if you actually know how to play football for real.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes.
Like if you got like a coach's mindset type shit.
The only negative is that the kicking team was out.
Like if you got a player's mindset, you overly aggressive, you know
that. They do come away with 3.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after they.
That's why I got all these different settings and shit for people, because they know a lot of people don't want to play the real way. It's too hard, so they can do a bunch of different settings to make it so you know, fun for people who don't know how to play. And I can understand that. But I gotta do it for the people who, who do this, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I do it for the niggas who do this.
Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're gonna need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Niggas tripped on these.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Oh, you broke your foot, nigga?
We'll get a stoppage now.
Trust me, nigga, I know that shit hurt.
Up after that run, in need of some attention.
Damn, I lost a timeout. Oh, they ain't trying to make time? Take it.
1st down, and they go right
back to it. Oh my gosh. These niggas. Damn, bro.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's complete. Here's Brown. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
If I got a good receiver, I love to use him as a decoy. So like Chase, I just send him deep.
Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage.
And he's fast as shit.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He throws a bullet to the
Dang, that was a good play by him. Come on, Chase.
And the Chargers take over after forcing the 1st turnover of this ball game. All right, defense did its job.
I ain't call this play.
Into a 3rd and long, and that in large part, partner led to that interception.
They tried to play me. You see how they computer be doing? They just called the play for me and shit.
We hear all the time. Stay on schedule. Stay on schedule. Avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say. Earn the right to rush the passer. Earn the right to make them one-dimensional. And when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Oh, good play.
And the defense not caught off guard at all. They tracked him down after a small gain.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Going right.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Dax Hill up for the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he gets this forward to the 19. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Running it again with Dobbins.
That should actually work. I didn't think that was going to work. I thought they needed to make a play.
The Chargers
he didn't make no play.
J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown.
Bro.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie things 10-10. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. The Bengal offense getting the football late in the first half. And they've got a little over 30 seconds to work with.
Here we go.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground.
Oh, come on.
And the defense is all over this.
We'll try to chase deep.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
11 MT tank. Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. He lets one fly deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away.
I don't know this, man. God, these niggas is crackhead more speed.
LA uses a timeout here. It's second. On now comes their punter. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. He'll throw it. Short pass brought in.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in and out of the locker room and ask which position is the best athlete.
Oh, God, sure goes.
Tackles will tell you it's them.
Gang.
Owners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break
Damn, this nigga got a leg on deck.
They truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field of play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the second half.
Yeah, shit.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Burrow from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Burrow to the air now. Finds his man Chase. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To throw again, it's Burrow. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Here we go.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson at the point after.
That was clinical.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
See, Miles, the reason why I don't pass the ball is because I could do that every time. I really could. It'd be too easy. Like, you ain't gonna be able to stop it. You ain't gonna be what you could do. You gonna give me something. It's really about just choices. I'll have 5 options. One's always gonna be open. If I choose the right one, you fucked. Ain't nothing you can do about it. So smart Madden players know that. But it depends on the sets.
Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
That's when you got a good quarterback. Shit.
7 to go. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins.
This running back out here spinning off shit on some bullshit.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. A give right side to Dobbins. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 46. Cut out left.
Like a lemon head drop.
Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. DJ Turner comes up with it.
Sorry, buddy.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone.
Get back to the run. Keep him honest, you know what I'm saying?
Half of a one-score game.
And if there is any time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit.
Oh, no. Damn, nigga.
And it's a turnover. The
You should just fucking pass the ball. Oh, damn it.
That's one of the Chargers.
Fucking bomb.
Shaken up and being tended to. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No. Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Herbert has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. The rookie from Michigan there that time. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Herbert from the gun.
Yeah, I blitz everybody. I like, they got read it. They read it, though. Man, Dobbin, Joe. I mean, my running back, Brown, weak as fuck for that, bro. He gonna fumble the ball after a good stop, and now they scored the fucking man.
Dicker tacks on the extra points.
Man.
And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
I'm keep him honest. Good work. Should pass the ball.
Starting from the 5.
He got hit so hard, that was ridiculous.
Before going down. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now.
Yeah, get hit in the game.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he'll get taken
You
down
gotta get
after
Higgins in
advancing
the
this to the 37.
On 2.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 37. He'll get this one to Brown. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
On 1, right?
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Get set.
First down, Burrow to throw.
Fox.
That one is
I could have got Higgins. I ain't realize. I saw him jam and was going to let him go. But I was already releasing the ball. But I'm like, damn, I could have got Higgins right there.
Catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm being stupid. Letting myself out of field goal range.
And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's complete. Here's Brown.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there,
I'm gonna try Higgins now.
knowing where the marker
Come back.
was and to make sure
Come back.
that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
Looking to throw.
Damn, that weak ass fucking comeback, nigga. That comeback was weak, bro.
Saute Samuel Jr. makes the
Charges.
play. Wow, an aggressive
Comeback you ran was weak as fuck.
from 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Could make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
On 3rd down, Herbert.
He caught that shit. They be on some bullshit with some of these passes.
He made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
The way he threw was stupid.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. It's Herbert once more.
Oh my God, I blitzed everybody. You know,
It's complete. To the house. Touchdown, LA.
shit going downhill, yo.
Parlay the interception into points. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Bengals and Joe
Alright, we're not being stupid. We just gonna go score. We ain't gotta try to get niggas the ball and shit, get niggas involved and shit.
For 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has a man. It's Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of
Get themselves something. Get open, nigga.
From the 46.
I'll get to the ball.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They're now set for 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. A throw left side, caught by Brown. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. To throw again, it's Burrow.
Dang, I could get the ball off. Wow.
Really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow.
Make a better throw, Burrow. He open.
Throw and breaks it up.
That's That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And this one's
fighting for that, huh?
3-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that.
Thank you for at least getting in the end zone with your weak ass. You fumbled the ball. The guys in position.
Shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Chargers are being led back out on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins.
Damn, he begging me off.
Nice run into Mexico. Call it 9 yards. It looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. A very active quarter for us. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Tight end in motion right. 2nd and 1.
Damn, somebody catch that.
That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throw caught at the 6. And he's out of bounds at the 4. Oh, he was thinking touchdown there. Dobbins on 1st and goal.
Damn.
Take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. J.K. Dobbins with a touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there.
Hey, how you doing?
6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Hello.
You're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Dicker tacks down the extra point. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Lexi, NFL. Dougie, my boy.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
That fumble from Brown really just changed the whole game.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here come the
They can't even run the ball no more.
Once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air.
They don't trust him.
Tighter coverage this time around. They'll get this
And I
drive
get popped
started.
into
1st and
oblivion.
10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. Completed to his running back.
Let's hold the ball. Look, he's about to fumble again.
After fighting his way to the 32.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 32.
That's not what I wanted to do. Oh my God, I'm about to get one.
And the Chargers
Go to bed. Oh my God.
After the interception. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he protects himself with a slide there.
I don't know why they took me on my game. Can't run the ball. Bro fumbling every time. Yeah.
From the 21.
I'm making great catches and passes. This is looking bad.
Oh, nearly got to the end zone there. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Looking bad, you know.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Running it after the penalty. And he stops just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal. Running for it with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Shane, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Has it in close.
Yeah, that shit got a hand. As soon as he fumbled that ball, that shit went downhill. Whole morale way down. Dang. Take the whole momentum of the game.
Point after splits the upright.
Yeah.
And the
throwing
Chargers
picks.
take a 3-possession lead.
Gotta throw the ball.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
11.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Getting out to his
Oh,
left.
he's fast as shit.
Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Gun.
Looking to throw, Burrow.
You see, when you got a quarterback that can make that throw, the quarterback weak, they can't make that throw.
Here at the 23-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now Burrow. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Here we go.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing is Burrow.
Damn, they catch me with everything. Oh, that's it. I'm out here throwing picks. That means we gotta take a break. That's how you do it. Oh, good. Oh my gosh. Straight butt. It's over, you guys. It's over. You got a hand real fast.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers make it a 24-point ball game.
So I'm only playing one game. All right, y'all. Listen. Y'all the goats. You know what I'm saying? Vets.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the
We took
kickoff
2
after that
L's
pick
today twice.
six.
First game we should
Return
have
from
won.
the
We
7.
decided to go for the win.
And this
I
return
mean, we could
gets
have
to the 30
won
before he
just kicking the
stops.
field goal, but we tried to just be goofy.
So now here
But
comes the
this one we
Bengals
got our
on
hands whipped in the
offense.
second half. I ain't gonna lie.
And Brock, I know the goal is always points every
I should have
drive.
kept my
but I
running
think
attack.
just as big a goal.
Passing the ball, getting all cute, but that's why I couldn't win the ball because of this shit. You see,
Third consecutive possession.
these
Yeah, we
motherfuckers
call
ain't
that
playing.
rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a
And
group.
I
Like,
even
just
do get a nice
execute
lane.
without
They
the
come over and they
mistakes.
pop this
Pros,
nigga
you
so
can
hard.
shake off a turnover with ease,
Don't
but
matter.
back-to-back,
I'll
even
be
the
over here.
seasoned vets have a
I'll get a
little
good
trouble
lane.
getting
Get it good
past
to
that.
go. And get popped.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Third
I
down,
want the ball
1
right now.
yard to
I know I need
go.
to get back to the window.
11.
If I don't, it's gonna be bad next game.
Here's Brown again. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the
I know
field,
something about the work,
he
bro. I'm
ran
so
right
glad
into
to
the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Has the first and more past midfield. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Gun.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Has a lane inside the 35.
Yeah, man, we should have kept running the ball.
Taken down at the 25. All set up now for 1st and 10.
12. 12.
Burrow setting to throw. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
I'm one, ready?
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
11 MT. Here we go.
Here we go, Chase. Your turn.
Burrow back to throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down.
I'm one, ready?
Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11. Trying for it with Burrow. On the move, headed right. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah. Another true to NFL style. Madden string. Got our ass whooped the second game. But that's how it be in the NFL, too. I ain't no team ever went undefeated. Shit. Possible.
This is Dobbins. And this one doesn't work any better. Defense there to drop him at the line again.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp.
I don't know
Because that's the middle drill
why. I
right
don't
there.
know
That
why.
is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming
I
to
am
life
out
when
here.
it matters.
3rd down run by Dobbins. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to get this one well.
I'm trying to win
Kick
this
is
back.
away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And the coverage team is there
All
as
right,
he
y'all.
fields it, so almost nothing
Make
on
sure
that
you like,
return
share,
before he
subscribe,
stops.
all that stuff, okay?
So the
Goes a
Chargers
long way.
take
Thank
this
you for
one on the
watching.
road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with the West Coast